Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Nicholas. As a reminder, I garden in Central Ohio Zone 6B. Today we're going to be spending time in the secret garden. But don't get your hopes up because it actually looks pretty bad. We had a pretty severe drought this year and I didn't water the secret garden enough. I thought the amount that I watered it, coupled with the shade that it has, it would pull through. The plants are going to be fine, but they just don't look good right now. But so what we're going to be doing is creating a water feature in the secret garden. I'm very excited about it. I've been wanting to do it ever since I went to Bethany's house. I don't remember if it was July, I think. So I'm very excited to get that done. But you'll have to bear with us too, because it's Mom and I that are going to be doing this. And over the last couple days, I have been working on another project for you guys that I can't show you yet, but it's been all consuming. Like every muscle in our bodies are screaming, but we will carry on. So let me just show you the sadness of the secret garden, but show you what we're going to do, and I think it's going to make at least one section of the secret garden look really, really good today. As a reminder, this is the entrance to the secret garden, and it still looks good from afar. Like the big hardscape things are still here. There's still paths, there's still furniture, there's still, it still looks good, but it's the plants that are looking rough. And this is the area that we're going to be focusing on today. We are going to be putting a water feature, hopefully, as long as there's not too many big roots, in this area. And the basin that we have is massive. But as you can see, a lot of the hostas are just shriveled up. The ferns, some of them are shriveled up. But we actually have to clear a lot of this out anyway, and I'm just going to pull better looking plants from elsewhere in my garden to fill this space up to make it look beautiful. The basin or trough or whatever we're going to call it is big. It's a trough. It's very large, but I wanted to have like a sizable water feature of sorts. So I have the trough, and I have a little fountain that has a light on it, and then coupled with rocks that go around it and the plants, I think it should look good today. This is the first water feature I've ever made, but I've watched tons and tons of videos. So let's grab the trough, put it over here, see what we think, and then we're just gonna have to get to it. First thing is removing the plants, digging a hole, dropping the trough, and then carrying on from there. Ready?
Yeah.
This is the trough. I would say it's 3 feet wide and 2.5. I don't know, it's big. But I had to make a repair. It had a tiny little hairline, little crack, and I put this, it's like a waterproof Gorilla tape, and it's like holding firm. I did one on the outside and one on the inside.
Oh, now I know why you wanted me to go first.
Oh, to walk through the spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So hopefully we don't get halfway through and realize the roots are too much, but there's only one way to find out. I guess I could pick another spot in my yard that has the potential for less roots, but I want a water feature in the secret garden, and this is the spot that I've been thinking about. So there's only one way to find out. We have it probably 2/3 of the way dug down. We need to go maybe like 3 to 4 more inches down. And then we're going to do some gravel on the bottom, and then we'll backfill the sides with soil and probably some gravel too. But I just wanted to show you where we were at. Luckily we have comfortable furniture to sit and relax on, and if we do step out from under this tree canopy, there is a slight breeze, just not underneath it. But we were digging it way bigger than I guess we thought, which is fine because we can always backfill. We did find the perfect placement. I like the way that it's turned, like angled right now. So, oh, and we took the window down. 1, because Mom was gonna knock herself out. And 2, I just feel like it'll visually be, I don't know. I think it'll look better without the window there. So we'll find somewhere else to put the window. So we're just gonna keep going. Look at this, you guys. Now, I kind of wish that I could get the very edge of the tub covered, but that's just me being picky. I really, really like it. Mom and I found all of these rocks on my property, which is amazing. And I wanted to show you guys something about this rock right here. What's that look like to you? Cool. Very cool. And then we found this huge rock. I'm glad we found this because I feel like it kind of weighs it down in a good way, or else it would have just been like a circle around with small rocks. And quite a number of the rocks have like moss growing on them, which I think is really, really, really cool. So what we are going to do next is I'm going to fill up the tub and make sure that we can get the fountain that I got to work. And once we know that that works, we can like fill up the tub and then we can start planting. I didn't get any new plants for this project. We're going to be pulling from the yard, like my garden. I actually have some containers that I'm going to dismantle, and they have shade plants in them. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the plants are actually going to come from containers that I was going to not get rid of, but I was going to take the plants out and put them in the ground before winter, and now I can do that. So that's like really helpful. And then there is I think probably 1 or maybe 2 hostas that I'm going to take from another part of my yard, which I'm fine with because those are easy to come by. But I just didn't want to have to, oh my gosh, this bug. I didn't want to have to go to the garden center to get anything for this project. And so far we haven't. I have a pump. I can link the pump for you guys. And then I also have a net to go around the pump so it doesn't suck up like soil and dirt and stuff. That was a suggestion from Bethany. So I'm guessing too that I might have to put a couple rocks in the bottom just to hold the pump together. But I've never put one of these together before, so we will see. As of right now, the water bubble that you're seeing is contained, and there are different heads that you can put on the top of the pump to make different patterns. I think I'm going to leave this one for now just to see what I think, because Mom loves it. I think that it needs this bubble needs to be a little bit smaller, but really as long as it's not splashing out of the fountain, or out of the borders, I don't know that it matters all that much. So we're going to keep it, and we're going to let this fill up and move on to plants, and I can't wait to show you guys the end result.
Oh my gosh.
We're done, and it's better than I expected. I mean, I had a vision in my head, and I don't know, it just is way better than I was expecting. And I think it's because in my mind I was thinking that we were going to have so many issues with the fountain or the pump, but it was easy, like easy peasy. And so let me show you guys. And I did want to tell you, because when I watch YouTube videos or any video and someone does a project, I always wonder how long it takes them to complete that project. So start to finish, it took Mom and I 4 hours to do this. And it's probably just because my mom's like an overachiever and like runs at like 150% all the time. So if you don't have a Debbie in your life like that, it might take you longer, but this for 4 hours, amazing. We did lay some fresh mulch down. You know, we didn't do it perfectly because I already did some mulch in this area this year, and we'll have to touch up next year. But just look at it. And I'm going to get real close so you guys can hear this beautiful sound. It's beautiful. And I was worried, I'm not sure why, but I was worried that I would be able to see the inside of the basin because it had some imperfections to it, and like the color was a little off, but you can't. It's probably because this thing casts such a wide bubble, but I love it. None of the rocks are really getting wet. The only reason why they're wet right now is because I just went through with a hose and washed them off just because they had some soil on them. But we added a Carex right here and a Heuchera right back there. Another Heuchera here and another Carex. And then we grabbed one of my big hostas from elsewhere in the garden. But this is just beautiful. And then you have the seating arrangement right behind it. I'm glad I took the window down. I liked the window. It's just, I think it would have clogged this area up visually. And I just won't show you the rest of the secret garden because it's looking kind of sad. But it'll look great next year. And now we can sit back here and relax and listen to the water. This is my first water feature I've ever had in my garden. And that's it for today. We're calling it. It's still summer as far as temperatures go. I think it's 90 degrees today. Mother Nature keeps tempting us with these small cool downs, and then right back up to 90 it goes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you guys like it. I think you will, because who doesn't want a water feature in their garden? And hopefully I taught you something. It's very easy. You dig a hole, put a basin, put a fountain in, bada bing, bada boom. That's it. So anyway, I will see you guys very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.